Hey, what's up, everybody? So, long time no see. It's been a while. Just had a bunch of stuff going on in my life. My grandma passed away, and as some of you may know, I was a caretaker for her for years. And yeah, so that kind of hit me hard. So I haven't really been recording videos or doing anything like that. Had a pause on the knife game for a little bit, and then yeah, school started and life, life. So today, I want to look at a new MBK knife, and as you guys know, I have worked with MBK, so does Richie, we both do, and we're doing some mods for him. He just dropped this MBK, here we go, the Slayback. So here it is. It's that double detent. It's like a variation of the EWC and top flipper. And he just dropped this. I just wanted to give you guys kind of like an overview of it. This isn't really going to be a review. This is just something so that you guys can get a reference, see if this is something that you want to purchase or just, I don't know, an opinion on it. I guess I'll give my opinion, but I am a little biased. I'll do my best to keep it as non-biased as possible. Overall, I think the fit and finish on this knife is amazing. I think they did a really good job with the action. There's only one little thing that I actually don't really care for about the knife, and that's going to be, and it's like not even anything. It's just minor. It's the jimping right here. The jimping's a little rough on the finger. Like after a while, you feel it, like, and, but yeah, I really do like this knife. The action is just like addicting. There's something on the tip. Oh, it's tape. Yes. Anyways, so the ones that are sent in, Richie and I are going to do, he's started working on the barking for some of them. We have 10, so he's done the barking, and then I'm going to start working on polishing. He's done 5, I'm doing 5, and I'm going to start working on the cracked ice. I'm mainly just going to do the polishing, and then he's going to be doing the like, oh my goodness, the cracked ice portion of it. That's his thing, so I'll let him do that. Yeah, so been starting on that. I think we have like 1 polish right now between like homework and school. I have my like first exams this Friday and Saturday, so taking anatomy courses, kicking my butt. But yeah, so overall, this is a really good knife. I think you should purchase it. So we've got a Wharncliffe blade. It's got this beautiful, it's very different for Ray Laconico. I should have mentioned this. This is a Ray Laconico design. Ray Laconico and Sanford Owens, they run MBK together. And mainly, like, they kind of do the designs together, but mainly Ray Laconico, if you haven't noticed, his design's very clean and simple. And this blade shape is new for him. This is something that I haven't seen from him. At least I haven't seen it, and I love it. It's just very sexy, very, like, I don't know, looks dangerous kind of, but cheesy. But it has that simple, just the fuller. It comes in 3 different versions. It comes in shred carbon fiber, I think. Oh, good Lord. I think it's shred carbon fiber, regular carbon fiber, and titanium as of now. I'm not sure what, if down the road he's going to do something a little bit different. I'll put something on the screen here that says if I'm wrong, I'll correct myself. Kind of just winging it right now. But, so we'll go to a tabletop view so that you guys can see the knife. It's pretty much the exact same as the EWC, everything as far as, the scales, but it's more of a swayback. I mean, if you don't know what a swayback is, a swayback has this line, like kind of just a little bit of lift in the butt. If you've seen like the Pena swayback, it's just, or any swayback really. I mean, they kind of like became a fad like this last year, I guess, because they're beautiful. I love the lines, and just with the Wharncliffe, like, and the swedging, and oof. I mean, it's really nice. I haven't measured the behind the edge thickness, but it does feel really slicey. It's got standard blade stock, nothing crazy. The pocket clip. Okay, we'll talk about the pocket clip. The pocket clip, it goes in and out of the pocket really well. It's like their standard clip. Can you focus? That would be good. There we go. So it's standard clip. It goes in and out of the pocket, has nice retention. Yeah, I mean, I'm wearing stretch pants, so I mean, it's not really. I'd have to put on jeans to tell, but all the other knives going out of my pocket just fine, like the OG, EWC, XLC, they all have that same, good retention. Some of them, I think some of the earlier ones were a little tight, but this goes in the pocket just fine. I think besides the blade, I think the most, like the best part about this knife is the action. I mean, it's that double detent. I mean, the EWC, everyone went crazy for that knife because it was just new. It was something different than everything else on the market. And I think that's really what kickstarted MBK, not just, I mean, the designs and just they're a great company, but I love that they did another variation of that knife. To be honest with you, the EWC was never really my... What the Okay, so got interrupted by Richie just bitching out. Or I'll have to bleep, beep, beep, beep. Anyways, damn it, I do not remember what I was talking about. Well, I have no idea. I'm gonna have to... Oh, okay, I think I was saying something along the lines of EWC was never really my favorite knife, but out of all of them, I mean, the OG really has my heart, but I like this one, and I'm not really sure what it is. I like the weight of it, everything. It feels good in hand. It feels solid. It feels very, very solid for what it is. And the action, I mean, since Richie went and he did some quality control with MBK, and he handled, I can't tell you how many he handled. There was just a big pile, and they all just started going through them one by one with a few other guys. And he said that the action on all of them, like every single one of them, was really, really good. That they, like, there was like maybe one or two out of the whole lot that was like, it was, it was okay, but like the rest were just like fantastic, just spotless. So I don't know about spotless, but just perfect. And so very consistent overall with this run of knives. And I think if you purchase it, I don't think you'll be disappointed by any means. It's a satisfying knife, super addicting. And it's, I think, let me check the blade length. I should have had the specs right here. Hold on, I have a mat right here that'll tell me the blade length. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm moving all my vitamins. Okay, so it's a little over 3 inches, which is great, I think. Oh, geez. Hold on, let me look. Oh, actually, okay. So cutting edge is under 3 inches, but the blade length itself is like right at 3 inches. So, I mean, this is going to be legal everywhere. So if you're living in LA, I just went to LA recently. I wish I'd brought this. My little sister, so she got a kitten. And so she was living in San Diego. She moved there last fall. And she moved in with a bunch of girls, and it didn't really work out. So she asked me to go down with her to go pick up her cat because it was a whole situation. So we went down there for like overnight, pretty much. We drove down there one day and drove back the next. And I brought like a bunch of knives, but I realized that like in LA, you don't have, there's like the law of like under 3 inches or some stupid law like that. And I didn't think about that. And I was carrying like all the knives. I think they were like 3.5 inches or like 3.25, nothing crazy. But I was like, oh, well, should have brought something under 3 inches, but I didn't really care. It was fine. I was mainly in the car for like 20 hours, it felt like. So this is kind of just like a random spur of the moment kind of video. Nothing crazy. I'm sure there's plenty of reviewers out there who'll give it a much better review, but this is just my overview on it. I think this is a really well-made knife. I think I've said this like 3 times. But this is definitely something worth picking up. It's a very, very, very good knife. I don't know. I just feel like the quality on every run is just getting better and better and better. And I think MBK is just putting out some fire right now. It's just consistently really good stuff. And Sanford and Ray are both really cool dudes. Sanford is literally one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. Super generous, and he's been just awesome with Richie and I. And we're really excited to work with him. So actually, you know what? I think I'll show you some of the mods that we're doing. Let me go get those, and then I'll show you. All right, so here's one of the modded knives that Richie's working on. So he did this barking texture down the blade. It's anodized bronze. And he also blasted and tumbled the blade. And then he also Cerakoted the hardware black. He also barked the clip. Let me show you the blade up close. If you hear some random noises, that's Richie dicking around. Okay. He's going to do a few... How many of these are you doing? 2? 3?
That exact...
Yeah, this exact...
Which one is that, the bronze?
The bronze one, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll do 2 of those. I'm not completely sure yet.
Yeah, so he's going to do 2 of these, and then he's also... I think the rest are just... Of the 5 that he's doing barking, I think 2 are just going to be just like this. Blasted and tumbled blade, black hardware, bronze, and barked scales. And then the other 3 are just going to be blasted, barked, and then just with the satin blade and satin screws, right? Mm-hmm. And then the other 5 we are doing... Do you have the polished scale that you were looking at?
Let me grab it.
Hold on, folks. I'll let you just stare at this beaut for a while. Actually, this was, well, kind of. Just this, like, the idea of bronzing the scale was Ray Laconico's idea. He was like, hey, Richie, you want to do something for me? I'm curious. And so he did it. And it actually turned out really cool, so we ended up keeping it. It's kind of hard with the lighting that I have right now. We're in the shop, in the garage, so the color isn't coming up as well. Oh, good lord. Okay, here, take that. All right, guys. So, she ain't finished yet. He hasn't finished buffing it. So, because you can see the grit lines in it, but he's working on polishing this up. He's also going to be doing a cracked ice. Jesus. I can't talk. But, yep, I just fingerprinted this up, so sorry, baby. Oof. She's gonna be beautiful. Do we have... Oh, wait, I think I have showed the cracked ice version 2 on here before on my YouTube. But definitely, I'm just going to do a shameless plug right now. Definitely go follow us on Instagram at Knife Modders. MODDERS on Instagram. Okay, so there's that. Alright, so here it is. Excuse all the fingerprints on it. It was like freshly oiled and I wiped some of it off, but there's still some remnants of the oil. So here's the profile. I mean, nice little rounded butt. Just kind of comes and raises up right here. Simple construction, 2 screws, nice back spacer, jimping. I mean, the jimping on this knife, like I was saying, it's not that it's super aggressive. I mean, it's just, you know it's there. And after, like, because this knife is so fidgety, all you want to do is just, like, I don't know, you just can't stop fidgeting with it. And as you guys know, I love to fidget with my knives. That's, like, all I do, especially when I'm talking. It's the worst. If I have a knife in my hand, I'm going to fidget with it. And over time, you just start to feel it. I don't know if I just have baby hands or what. And so if you press lower, so here it is. So, like, you flip it open. Here, I'll show you. So, here's the top flipper. You flip it. And then to push it back down, you kind of want to go closer to the pivot area to pop it in. And then it'll just kind of slam back closed. Nice fuller. So let's look at the blade again. Simple Warncliffe. Pretty grind lines. Not too polished. I love this swedging right here. So nice. This is probably... Okay, I love the OG just as a whole, but this design, this is killer. This is like a whole nother level. And I love Warncliffes. This is very utilitarian oriented for sure. I mean, this will be a fucking box opening destroyer. So, just wanted to give you another look at the knife without my floating head in the scene. MBK small logo. I love that. See, why can't all knife companies just make their logos small and obtrusive and away from, at least, you know, how they have it on the back side of the blade? Very, very nice. And this thing came extremely sharp. I mean, look at this tip. So nice. Decent sharpening toil. Looks like they passed the plunge, which is good. Yeah, they definitely passed the plunge. Sorry, I was looking at it. You want to see? Here. You want to focus? Nope. Just not going to focus? Okay. So I was sitting here editing and I realized that I didn't wrap up the video. I took, you know, kind of did it spur of the moment, and I forgot to say goodbye to you guys. So I just wanted to say thanks for watching and all that jazz. If you like knives, if you like cats, even if you don't really like cats, but you like knives, you like learning a little bit about modding knives, definitely stick around. So hit like, hit subscribe, and leave me a comment down below with some feedback so that way I can grow the channel. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you on the next one. Bye.